Arteta is getting two trophies, special trophy, Champions League and Premier League. Pep Guardiola has been reigning in the Premier League for the past 7 years. Arteta has came to dismantle that reign. He has opened the yash of Pep Guardiola. Arsenal has gotten the experience. Now talking about Premier League experience in the last 2 years. Look at the work done by Mikel Arteta's team. Last season, Brighton beat Arsenal 3-0.
This is another season entirely. You don't judge the last season with this.
I'm talking about Brighton and the last 5 games between Arsenal and Brighton. Brighton won 3. Arsenal only won 1 and they drew 1. So it shows that, and anytime Brighton wants to beat Arsenal, they usually beat Arsenal at their main stadium, Emirates. He beat Arsenal at home last season. But that happens to be the reason why the dream of being a champion, Premier League champion, was shattered by Brighton last season. Anytime you want to play Brighton, if you can disconnect the creativity of Mitoma from that squad, Brighton is nothing. So today, Arsenal did that. They killed the presence of Mitoma. Mitoma wasn't function. It was late around like 80-something minutes that Mitoma just got some chances. But that chances happened to be a deadly one. They could have equalized at that 80-something minutes. But thank God the Brighton player hit the ball and it went behind the pole.
Bukayo Saka in this game was like, it's kind of off. Like, he's not really influential as always.
Like Arsenal team, if Arsenal is dominating and they are pressing high and there is counter attack, if there is counter attack, you will see Bukayo Saka because he has space and he can dribble. So if he has that kind of counter attacking space to attack the space, he is good at that. But anytime you are playing slow pace football, Bukayo Saka might not be able to perform because he like to speed. He like to make the
space.
Create some space, use his space to beat opponent. So that's why Bukayo Saka. And then lately, the load. Bukayo Saka has been the number 1 Arsenal player that has been up to the task. Anytime 100%. In the Champions League, in anywhere, talk about Bukayo Saka is there and is always there. So like now, I recognized his work and I knew that he has been trying. That happens to be the workforce that Arsenal is using this season, even since last season.
So Kai Havertz has been kind of improving, scoring goals for Arsenal, and carrying them sometimes. Yes.
When Kai Havertz came to Arsenal, like his first 5 games, it was nothing to write home about. But now he has been growing with the team. Like in the last 5 games, Kai Havertz has scored 4 goals.
Understanding Arsenal way of playing.
He has been injecting to the team, to the squad, the intensity of the game, the pace, the how the team should play. He has been like familiar with the team now, so he's improving each day gradually. If you could see that he's making the team now, it means Mikel Arteta sees something in Kai Havertz that he think he should be in the Arsenal squad, first 11. That's why he make the first 11 today, and luckily he scored. And that goal happens to be the goal that killed the game off. 87 minutes goal, so he killed up the game. So it means Brighton cannot do anything with 2 goals up.
So Thomas Partey, since the introduction of Declan Rice, his absence has not been felt.
If I tell you this, I really credit the Arsenal board for poking out that kind of money to acquire.
Money well spent.
Yes, to acquire the service of Declan Rice. Let me tell you this, Arsenal has been dependable depending on Thomas Partey for quite some years, and then he usually disappoints Arsenal. He usually fuck up. Sometimes he will only play 10 games. After that 10 games, he will be coming back at around.
Whenever 20. He plays, he kind of put on his all.
And you know, Partey is over 30, and the intensity of Premier League, you cannot give you that authority again on the ball, because the pace. Premier League happens to be a pacing footballing nation. They use pace. Even the under 18, under 19 are playing now. 17 years old. You cannot use the pace of that 17 years old compared with the pace of that 30 years old. And then before you look, everything it has gone. So that's why I really credit Arsenal for getting it. Declan Rice happens to be the #1 anchor of Arsenal that make that team to be solid at the center of the park. We needed a blocking form, and luckily for Arsenal, luckily for the manager,
they
got the right choice. They got the better choice.
Presently, you know, Arsenal is kind of cooking at the moment. Compared to last season, they eventually bottled it for Man City to take over. Do you think that the repetition of that occurrence last season won't come into fruition this season?
At all. Arsenal has gotten experience.
You're having Liverpool at your heel.
Yes, Arsenal has gotten the experience. Now talking about Premier League experience in the last 2 years. Look at the work done by Mikel Arteta's team, which is Arsenal. Like now, last season, Arsenal bottled it up because one, even we Arsenal fans, we did not expect Arsenal to be a title contender last season. And then we are talking about Manchester City that have been dominating for quite some years now. Arsenal just came with Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, and you cannot just dethrone them like that. That's why it is the consistency of Manchester City that got them the league. They went on an 8 games winning streak, which is very superb. They did not draw, they win. So actually, that happens to be the disappointment for Arsenal. But that experience makes them, even people before we started this season, everybody are saying, yeah, Arsenal has bottled it up, you cannot see this chance again, you cannot do anything. But I told them that it is the experience that will give them the courage to go one better than last season. And look at now, as Manchester City is at the back of the peak now. So Manchester City, he has lost everything. 1 win in the last season for Manchester City, and Arsenal, though Arsenal also are not playing like the way they did last season, but they are grinding out the result.
You said something as regards to Arteta being the savior of I heard it earlier on that he's the savior of all Premier League's manager at the moment.
Yes,
he's saving them from Guardiola's reign.
Yes.
Why do you say that?
If you could see, Arteta was generated from Pep Guardiola too.
Understudy.
He understudy. He was this assistant manager at Manchester City before Arsenal decided that let's go and hire this man. He knew the Arsenal philosophy. He could do more better. Even sometimes Pep Guardiola will say boldly that you are looking at me as the man in charge. I might be the boss, but the person that is doing the work is Arteta. Pep Guardiola has been reigning in the Premier League for the past 7 years. If you could see, he hijacked the Premier League 3 times in a row, 3 years in a row. So it shows he has been dominating. But now Arteta has came to dismantle that reign.
He has not really won anything to absorb Man City at the moment.
But he has opened the yash of Pep Guardiola. If you could see now, any team can just say, okay, Manchester City, we will get a point from you. Look at the last 6 games. Manchester City has never won. It has never happened to them. 6 games, 1 win. It has never happened to them. 1 loss and 4 draw. It has never happened to them in Pep Guardiola reign and Premier League. But now things have changed. So it means if Pep Guardiola also has seen the pressure mounted on him by Arsenal, since the rain could have been cut short.
Yes, long time.
Yes, but now if you could see, every team has buckled up. Every team has risen to the occasion. That if Arsenal could do this kind of thing, Arsenal, the team that we know that they are, it's not up to the task, can do this thing. Definitely we too can do it.
Aston Villa at the moment.
Look at Liverpool. Look at Aston Villa. Arsenal is getting too two trophies, special trophy, Champions League and Premier League. If you look at Arsenal squad, there is depth now. There is depth, enough defender. We have Arsenal and we have Juliet Timber that is injured.
Is he coming?
So and he's coming, and he's a very good defender. We have a very two solid good goalkeeper in the David Raya and Aaron Ramsdale. So talk about everything. If it is just this January, I knew Arsenal is going out at January to get a striker like Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney has been high Arsenal that I want to come.